When I first came to this country, it was very difficult for me to adjust and adapt to the society and get used to the environment.
It hasn't been easy for me while living, while waiting for my application as an asylum seeker to be decided upon.
City of Sanctuary is about trying to create a climate of inclusion and welcome for people who've had to flee their own home countries because of persecution or traumatic events such as war or other things, and seeking a place of safety. And the movement's trying to make them feel welcome and included here in Britain. It's trying to use their gifts and their own experience. And we're working with people in the voluntary sector, local authorities, faith groups, hopefully businesses, to try and include people and make them feel at home here.
On my wedding day, I thought it was a new journey, a bright journey. Everything was just so promising. After a while, my marriage life turned upside down. I went through hell. Went through domestic violence. My life was in danger, so I had to run away from Malawi. Yeah, I had to protect myself and my son.
City of Sanctuary Nottingham was launched in 2009 in October. But how it all began was because about 5 of us went to a national conference in Sheffield, which was discussing how City of Sanctuary was offering hospitality to people and making Cities of Sanctuary work. And we decided that Nottingham would be a good place to do that as well. And now there's 16 cities in the UK all involved in trying to make their cities a City of Sanctuary.
At first it was very easy to set up this group. We had a lot of people who were really interested and keen on the idea, and many of them were already involved with refugees. When we set up the group and started to say, well, we must do this, that and the other, people said yes, but then we found they were very busy already. So it wasn't easy to get things done. But now we feel we're really getting somewhere. We've got a number of groups already signed up. We've got a lot of groups thinking about signing up. And of course that takes time.
Becoming involved in City of Sanctuary was an easy decision for me to make as a police officer from Nottinghamshire Police, because really I feel that both organisations are travelling in the same direction, in that we both are all about making Nottingham a much safer, more welcoming place for people to come to. And that's irrespective of what language you speak, where you come from, what nationality you are, what religion. It really doesn't matter.
Every Tuesday evening at the Forum, we come together, refugees, asylum seekers, members of the community. We cook, we eat together, we have social activities, we listen to music, we help clean up together, and today we're having some Egyptian food.
It's just, I've been involved with Forum for the last 8 years, 7.5 years. So it's a good way of meeting people and getting to know different nationalities and different groups basically, and also knowing what other cultures get up to. Refugee Forum is one of the best places that you can sort of achieve that.
Okay, so the City of Sanctuary initiative is to build a culture of hospitality and welcome for those seeking sanctuary in Nottingham. And we encourage organisations and groups to help us in many different ways. So we encourage organisations and groups to support us by displaying a We Welcome Asylum Seeker and Refugee sticker in their offices or buildings. And we also want them to offer volunteer positions to those seeking sanctuary and therefore build positive relationships. We encourage individuals to support us by generally educating themselves about asylum seeker and refugee issues, and we really want them to challenge negative perceptions that they see in the media.
There are lots of myths around people claiming asylum, but if we were to take a couple of the most common, one is that people are coming here to take people's jobs and to work. It's untrue. People aren't allowed to work while they're going through the asylum system. Another really common myth is that people are coming here just to take advantage of the welfare state, take advantage of the benefit system. Again, asylum seekers don't have a right to public funds. They have no right to public housing. Any housing they're given is given on a no-choice basis. And the support that they get is roughly 70% of income support rates.
As an asylum seeker myself, I got involved with the City of Sanctuary in 2008. By then, I was still under enforcement with the Home Office. By having the City of Sanctuary around myself, I felt very much protected. So the City of Sanctuary movement, or the idea or the objectives, really support the asylum discourse. So for Nottingham to be a better place, I think it's important to achieve this status.
And what they need to achieve this status is do a number of things, and one of them is to get the signed resolutions of support of local groups from across the city. They also need to get organisations and individuals involved in what Nottingham City of Sanctuary are doing. Needs to get the support of a local authority as a signed member of that resolution. And finally, needs to be able to work towards building a strategy which incorporates the local groups, but also the local authority as well. And as a small voluntary community sector organisation with only 6 members, it's so brilliant that they've achieved and inputted hundreds of hours of their own spare time. So as an organisation of that size, they're doing brilliant, and we really congratulate them.
Today's event is a partnership event, the City of Sanctuary, African Women Empowerment Forum, the organization I'm working with, and the Rainbow Project. We are aiming to look at the role of faith agencies in Nottingham as to how and how they can enhance the work they are already doing to support refugees and asylum seekers.
Nottingham City Sanctuary are playing their part in addressing the needs of people seeking sanctuary in Nottingham.
Today's event has been a great success. We've had a very good turnout. We have had leaders from the Jewish faith community, the Christian community, the Muslim community, as well as different refugees and asylum seekers who are very active. It has been a success because it's been very informative on the practical support that faith communities and organizations can give refugees and asylum seekers.
Nottingham City Council is a strong supporter of City of Sanctuary, and it aims to make people welcome here, asylums and seekers and refugees, and to be more hospitable. We are working with this group to obtain the City of Sanctuary status. We are very aware that the people who had to leave their homes and their country behind have come here in very difficult circumstances, and we certainly want to make them welcome here, but also we recognize that these people, when they come here, they actually make a very positive contribution to the community life here.
In my country, I was working. I had a good life, and I didn't want to leave my family. I didn't want to leave my friends. I didn't want to leave my permanent job, which I loved. Because of the circumstances that made us to run away from the country and come here, all what we hoped for was our safety and protection. We didn't expect that one day we'll be punished for running away. I'm just praying that one day for my son, something positive should come out from these negatives.
When I found people who have been helpful here in Nottingham, the different organizations, they have really helped me to settle down and feel part of the society.
I'll say that with time, I have come to be part of the culture of this country. I like the music, I like sports. I'm actually a supporter of Arsenal.
It's a wonderful culture and a wonderful society. I like Britain, I like England.
As for the future, well, we want to see a lot of signs around Nottingham on public buildings and shops saying, we welcome refugees and asylum seekers. We'd like to see a network of groups who are cooperating with each other, even as many as 100 groups, because that's what Swansea and Sheffield have achieved in their cities. And we want to achieve City of Sanctuary status by March of 2012.